Y'all really don't know how monumental it is that he let me stick a magnet to the window.
To the window.
Nope.
To the. Sorry, I thought that was my cue.
No.
Not my cue.
No.
Listen, folks, that doesn't happen very often.
It happens almost every time that you are right and I'm wrong.
Well, yeah.
What doesn't happen?
It would have to.
What doesn't
happen very often is that I'm right. But all right, come in and let's get a picture with our Magne Shade.
But it's not a picture, it's a video, and then you're going to use it in the video, and I hate it when you do this. Let it be known. Hi, we're not taking a picture, we're taking a video.
God, she's such a party pooper. God. I'm gonna give it to you. That was easier for sure. But the people
wanted to be able
screw
to make
ups.
comments and tell you should have just measured it first.
You want to see my screw ups. That's the beauty of the channel. We're teaching people
what not to do.
We're teaching folk how not to do things. Please be sure again, subscribe. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Please. We need your help. We want to grow. We want to grow. Yep. It's a big box. Yep. It is Magne Shade time. We got the 94%. We're in Texas, and not only are we in Texas, but we're on the Texas Gulf Coast. It gets pretty steamy down here, not gonna lie. So without further ado, we're gonna open this box and see if we can find some directions.
I'm scared of the directions.
I'm really scared. And by the way, just gonna throw this out there. We're gonna video this entire thing. Hopefully it is good. There's gonna be a lot of fast forwarding. Because I'm thinking this is going to take quite some time. And to make matters worse, I don't have a full day today. I have work and need to leave here in, what time is it?
7:42.
I need to leave here in about 4 hours. So we may do some pre-work. We'll see. We'll see. It also just rained. I'm gonna go off camera. Rachelle's gonna hold the box. So anyway, what I was getting to is they have a process for measuring all of your windows, and when you go into their link to start entering your data, you know, you put the year, model, make and model of your motorhome. And we got lucky because, and I hope everybody else gets lucky too, I didn't have to measure. So all I had to do was measure my windshield wipers and
send pictures.
I had to send pictures, and I feel like I had to confirm the center height or something like that, baby. It was so easy. So easy. It's been a while. I do have that video, so that will be coming up here in just a second. I'll fast forward kind of through that process. That was about a month and a half, 2 months ago, roughly, that we did that. So yeah. Also you need to know that they customize these shades specific to your windows, hence all the measuring. Anyway, they had our details. We confirmed a few things, sent pictures so that they could see, and that was it. So easy.
Yeah, they did say that we didn't need to measure because Integra keeps their windows standard size.
Yeah.
So
yeah, hopefully that works for y'all too. Yeah. Who knows? If not, by an Integra Aspire 2022. Okay, enough of the shenanigans. Let's unroll, because I have to put these.
I think we need to unroll outside.
It is time. So I think what I want to do is I want to pick this up, walk it around, and I just want to look at it real quick. So I'll hop up in the Jeep real quick.
All right. My question for you is, would it not be easier to get a measuring tape?
You want to do everything the easy way.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
you're always looking for the easy way.
How is my
Always
5 foot
easy way.
self going to help you check to see if that works?
Okay.
Y'all, come on. Why are we not thinking smarter? Working smarter, not harder? Yeah?
Can't even with you.
Look.
Everything. I don't want to work hard. I want to do
I
it
just
smarter.
want to make it easier on us because this
All
is
right,
going to be a lot.
53 and 3/8.
53 and 3/8. 53 and 3/8. 53 and 3/8. 53 and 3/8. 53 and 3/8.
Nothing like using the ladder to get into the
Hey, there you go.
bed of the truck.
53 and 3/8.
All right, I feel better.
53 and 3/8. Look, wasn't that easier? He won't admit, but that was the smarter way to do that.
Listen, I'm gonna give it to you. That was easier for sure. But the people
wanted to
see
be
my
able to make
screw-ups.
comments and tell you
They-
should have just measured it first.
You want to see my screw ups. That's the beauty of the channel. We're teaching people
What not to
We're teaching
do?
folk how not to do things. That's
Well.
that's what we're doing.
No. Hey, get off of it.
It's lessons learned.
Well,
Lessons
you
learned. I
learned that
can't-
lesson without doing
I
it.
can't teach them if I don't make these mistakes.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
She's limiting y'all's ability to grow and do things easier than us. So it can't get much easier than what she just made me do. I'm sorry, folks. I am unpackaging all of the stuff, and I'll show you what all's in here once I get it out. We'll go through that, and then we're going to dive into the instructions.
Can I just say that it is cold in here? It's not okay.
No, you can't say that. Can I have my drink? You're not allowed to say that.
Okay, well, it's
She's
cold.
not. It's not cold.
It is cold.
It's fine. We have two different sets of instructions. We have interior magnet installation with a QR code. And then side shade installation with a QR code and the other things that it came with. Get out of here. This is a 3M silane. Tell me how to pronounce that. Solution.
I can't even see
It's
that.
basically to clean the glass. It does something. It's I saw them spraying that, and
Oh my gosh.
it's all good. We'll figure it out. Doesn't really matter what it's called. It comes with it.
And-
Then you have adhesive magnet stickers. These are for the outside magnets. The inside ones.
I think they're for.
It may come.
I think it's for all
We'll
of
see.
them.
Now I can't remember what the video showed, but anyway, these go on the magnets and then they stick to your glass. All right, so we have those two doodads, and then these magnets are so strong they stick to anything that they come across. Okay, then we have 2 containers of magnets, and these are put together really nicely. They have white. We're going to go to 1 right now. So those white spacers are separating the magnets. I mean, these are
Super
really strong magnets. They're already pulling, like already pulling now. Anyway, these are for the big windshield for sure. These are the 2 top corners, these bottom pieces. I can tell because they're bigger than all the other ones. And then from here all the way up, those magnets are for all the other borders. And then this group of black magnets is for all of the other windows. And man, they are strong, folks. Oh, all right. So this is, now we know. So the interior front windshield magnets come with the 3M sticker already, and then that's the part. I mean, that's how big the magnet is, but it already comes with it. So here we go. Wow. Wow. So we have 12 magnets. Rachelle, I want you to see if you can reach this corner.
That's going to be the test.
Right there. Yeah.
I think I just won't be able to step down, but yeah, no problem.
Try stepping down one. This is our test mode.
Yeah, I can reach.
Okay. And then this might be the
hard part.
See if you can reach that corner.
The steering wheel, get out of the way. Ooh!
Whoa, whoa.
Can we push that back?
Hey, lay off the air brakes, ma'am. Here goes nothing, folks.
I'm very nervous about this. I don't want... I break the window, guys.
Dang. I already got it turned around the wrong way.
He turned it backwards. There you go. Oh. I don't know. Oh, that is strong. I can't.
All right. Now do...
Oh, that's strong.
She figured out how strong they are. Hey, opposite corner.
Oh, the corner?
Oh, hey, let's do this one so I can see you.
What?
Let's work this way.
I don't know what you're saying.
I realized once I get it up there, I won't be able to see her.
Let me go first, because it's really strong. Hey, let me put it up there first.
Get as much of the wrinkles out of here as I can. I'll get those windshield wiper covers on there as soon as I can. All right, we're gonna go inside now.
Awesome.
And we were right there on top of each other.
Yeah.
I couldn't see you at all.
Wow.
So we're just discussing the lack of visibility inside. Now it's during the day. Apparently at night you can see in.
That's what we've heard. But
We're gonna check it out tonight.
because we have some neighbors across this across the street that said they never closed their shades.
They never closed these. Anyhow, now I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting on the dry fit just to pull the magnets more. I mean, they're pretty much, everything on first go around was pretty darn good, but I'm going to pull them a little bit tighter to the edge and just make sure that they are centered on both sides before we start doing any adhesive, because we couldn't see each other and we couldn't talk to each other. We should have called each other so we'd have been able to communicate. But all in all, zero communication. And after I got to about right here, I could know, hey Barb.
Oh, they're going to put Bobby Joe on the boat.
Did she go?
Yes, she had Bobby Joe.
Oh, well. Those are our friends from two spots down. 20 years.
Is that crazy?
20 years we've been friends with the Johnstons. Really, probably this August.
Yeah.
Because August of 2006, and so when we hit August, it's our 20-year anniversary. Friends-iversary.
Friend-iversary.
Friend-iversary. All right, we'll have to do something this August.
Okay.
All right, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. Let's just see what we can do. I mean, honestly, there's not much movement.
Yeah,
at
I think without moving the outside magnets, if you wanted to place them somewhere else, like putting the magnets in the pockets better or whatever.
Well, supposedly you're supposed to be able to do that with this method right here.
Interesting.
It's supposed to move them up. Oh, it just did. I saw it move the deal.
Good, because this one you're coming up to on this side is a lot lower than the others.
Which one?
That one right in front of me.
Yeah, this corner is as well. I'm probably gonna have to pull that. Oh yeah, it definitely moves them.
That's cool.
Yeah, I need to pull it tight, so I'll be right back.
The really cool thing about our installation is that I think we'll be able to keep the Magne Shade up the whole time because the magnets will be pulling the adhesive to the window. We won't have to worry about it. In other installations, it's a little bit different because you have to put magnets on the outside.
Now really is, I think, quite possibly the trickiest part of this whole process.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Because we got to experiment. Somebody has to be on the outside basically holding the shade exactly where it is. At the same time, the person on the inside has to
remove the magnet,
which is gonna, I think, be a problem for Rachelle. Take the adhesive back off and then put it right back nice and easy where it goes, but the adhesive, like, it's got to go right where it goes, because you don't get to slide it around anymore. So we're gonna step outside and figure out our best plan for Rachelle to be able to hold it in place when I remove each magnet. So I think that will involve the stick, which I think will help you, especially on the top, and then we'll see what the sides look like. So we're gonna go experiment. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because we're gonna talk this through. Yeah.
I made it.
I might not have been recording that whole time.
No way. I almost asked you, are you recording?
I don't think I was. I think I missed it, so little snafu. We've already done the driver's side.
Jay forgot to record.
I'm pretty sure I forgot to push record. No worries though, because we're doing the exact same thing over here, so it's not a huge problem. All right, Rachelle is on the outside. She is holding the Magne Shade tight. Might pull there, Rachelle.
Yep.
Just get it nice and tight.
Yep.
All right, and then I'm taking the magnet off and removing the adhesive sticker, and then we're just kind of putting some pressure here. The magnets are, I mean, I honestly don't think I have to do this, but I'm doing it. And we're holding for about 15 to 20 seconds, and then we're going to the next one. The driver's side, 4 plus 1 into the inside of the windshield are done, so that's 5 magnets. We did probably those 5, and I'm gonna guess 3, maybe 4 minutes. All right, Rachelle, let's go to the top. Top and to your right.
Okay.
All right. Magnet coming off. So once we get done with these, so we got this one and then 3 more down the passenger side. We have 2 more in the top middle of the windshield, so I'll move her ladder, and then we'll be done with the windshield. All right, I've got it on. I'm just pushing, Rachelle. So I was talking over there while we were doing this process, and I was holding. Honestly, I was worried about how difficult this would be, and we got off to a slow start because I was a little bit worried about how hard it was going to be. It is really not hard. You need 2 people, and Rachelle was worried about how much help she would be. Rachelle's like 5 foot nothing, and we are doing this like I mean, honestly, it's pretty easy work. All right, Rachelle, I'm gonna go to right boob now, just in case.
Right shoulder.
Okay.
Works too.
All right, so.
Whew, you snapped it that time.
Yeah, it came out of my hand. When we did the other side, I was trying to figure out which one to tell her, and so I had to replicate that over here. All right, coming back with the magnet. So I think one of the things we've been talking about in our planning for how we were going to get this done, were we going to ask our friends, the husband, to help me, and I really didn't want to do that. He would have helped me 100%. But I think I'm glad I didn't, because for everybody out there that might be in our shoes, I think what we're doing is proving that together we can do this fairly easily. Okay, Rachelle, I'm gonna go down to the one below you.
By my hip.
Yes, that. All right, here it comes. I'm gonna give this one some extra loving.
Okay.
Because the 3M paper was, the only problem we've had so far is in the dry fit process, the 3M paper, when you move the magnets, sometimes the paper moves, which then it exposes the adhesive already. And we've had that happen twice, and I have 3 more magnets after this. So honestly, there's 12 magnets. So we've done 9, and only 2 have had that happen. All we did was clean the adhesive off the first one. This one, it was just a little bit. So if I'm gonna make a mistake, it's gonna be on this one probably. But I'm putting a little bit more pressure and holding it a little bit longer. But getting back to the point, Rachelle and I are proving that you can do this. Would it be nice to pay somebody and just have them do it and be done? Sure.
Yes.
But like, why pay an installation that's probably going to be more than you want to pay when you can do it? It's just going to take you the morning. And really, only if you're like us and work slow. Hopefully you watch this and you realize it's not as bad as what we made it out to do. All right, Rachelle, I'm going to go down to the very bottom. If I were to do this again, I'm fairly confident I could do the front windshield in under an hour.
Yeah.
Possibly even like everything unboxed and prepped, probably even less than that. 30, 45 minutes maybe. It's really, really not difficult. This should allow you to be in the middle when you get up here.
Sense, yeah.
But go ahead and try it just in case.
Do you realize you still have the directions of the ladder?
Yeah, well, I take them off. You feel comfortable there?
Yeah.
Your phone's totally going to drop off that.
It has been sitting there this whole time.
Oh, my Lord.
You just set it, and if it does, it's your fault.
Oh, my
okay,
goodness
we're
gracious.
starting with my left hand right here.
All right, left hand. I think we're good. What time is it?
10:33.
10:33. Front windshield is done. I'm going to bring you outside. So. All right, come in and let's get a picture with our Magne Shade.
But it's not a picture, it's a video, and then you're going to use it in the video, and I hate it when you do this. Let it be known. Hi, we're not taking a picture, we're taking a video.
God, she's such a party pooper. God. Okay, we're on day 2 of our Magne Shade project. This project really does not require 2 days. My work schedule made this require us to do it in 2 days, but we're going to get it done this morning. All right, so we are going to get after it. We're going to start off inside. You can see I've got 3 different shades, one there, one there. There's our mess of other stuff to mess with. And then I'm starting with this small one right here. What we have to do now is really the prep work before we go outside. So I'm gonna get the magnets installed, which will be the easy part. Clean them with the isopropyl alcohol, then apply the adhesive, one side of the adhesive to the magnet. Then we'll go outside. Then we gotta prep the window, and then we stick them on. Easy as that, huh?
Sounds like it.
All right, let's get started. So I can just separate, and then what it tells you to do is essentially move that magnet so you can draw the magnet that's built into the shade as far to the outside edge as you can. So I'm gonna work in 4s. So that's what I have access to on the table. I'm just gonna let this be my work surface. They're definitely strong. I'll show you how strong the next time, because I think I could flip it.
You said to the outside edge, not in the middle?
Yeah, it said pull it outside.
Can I see the directions? You go ahead. I just like to prove that I'm wrong and you're right. It's fine.
I've only watched these videos 400,000 times because I was afraid I was going to screw up, but I also didn't want to pay for an installation. That's just who I am. So
I just know that one of the videos I watched, they said they wanted the magnets in the middle of the pocket.
well, maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to get to cleaning, and then you tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, toward the edge of the shade. Okay, you were right.
Wait. Everybody, 1 second.
I already said I was going to prove that you were right and I was wrong.
And what was the outcome?
You were right. I just wanted to double check it. Gosh.
Listen, folks, that doesn't happen very often.
It happens almost every time that you are right and I'm wrong.
Well, yeah.
What doesn't
It would
happen?
have to.
What doesn't
What doesn't
happen?
happen very often is that I'm right. A bit of a train wreck this morning. We didn't get the shades.
I thought you were just prepping first.
Okay. Well, I'll prep these two, and then we'll get
And
the
then
shades.
we'll get the shades and do them. Because it
Before I
needs to
move.
dry just a minute before you...
Okay, we'll do that. All right. Alright, so there's what we just did. That was pretty easy. Overall, the recording time out here is 23 minutes. So not all of that was prep. Or I mean actual install, some of that was prep.
Y'all really don't know how monumental it is that he let me stick a magnet to the window.
To the window.
Nope.
To the. Sorry, I thought that was my cue.
No,
Not my cue.
no.
All right.
Because you can't sing that song without singing the next line. And the next line is not appropriate,
Not
sir.
appropriate for
All right,
TV.
give me some.
Sorry on the mic. The mic might have been rubbing the
Oh.
ladder. All right, the good news is
We look pretty good.
we look pretty good, and I think we can move down to the ground.
Well, you can move down to the ground. I'm pretty sure I can't reach that from the ground.
You go down a rung.
Without killing myself on the...
You don't think you can reach?
I don't know.
Guys, that's really, really good. High five on that job. That was really a sucky high five. Let's try that again.
You always hurt me.
Fist bump.
Okay.
You always hurt me. Makes it sound like I abused her. All I asked for was a high
A
five.
high five. But he doesn't know the power behind his high fives.
All right, all right, let's take a quick tour. Rachelle, you want to be Vanna?
No.
No.
Vanna White, I am not.
You can see the sleeve at the top. That's use the installation stick to put it up there. But we need to get the. I think I want the ones for the mirrors.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. I told Rachelle we'd see how much they were.
I mean, I think that's more just an aesthetic thing than
It
a...
is, but I think with everything black, that's the only chrome. And then coming over to this side, I can't wait to go in. We're gonna go inside before we take them down. Let's do that right now. Let's look at the inside view. We're gonna leave you running. We're gonna pull up all the shades. Oh wow.
Man, you're really gonna freeze me out now.
So we're gonna, just so you can, I'm gonna have to edit this, but all right, we don't have any lights on inside.
Other than the
Yeah, let me.
entry ceiling. I got it.
There we go.
I got it.
Okay.
Are you turning them on?
No,
or?
turn them on.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So there's lights on. I'm telling you, folks. Normally this would be really bright, and it is. We don't have any interior shades up. You can see what we're talking about. We can see out, but you can't see in. And the amount of light that's coming in. So we have a Magne Shade on this window, Magne Shade on the door, the front windshield, and then this is the large driver door that we installed. Turn all the lights off now. Yeah, it's never this dark inside.
Yeah.
That is. That's a good job.
Yeah.
All right. That took, between the driver side installation and then coming in to show, that also took about, we'll call it 20 minutes, because there's some dead time outside. So easily a project you could do in a morning. We definitely could have done this. If I didn't have to be at work at 12:30 yesterday, we definitely could have done this easily in full prep, 2 to 3 hours max.
Yeah.
It really was a very easy job, all in all. I mean, there's a little bit of work, but not a lot. And it's not difficult work. It's just, you gotta have it. You need a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely have to have it. This is a job for two, not for one. Especially with the front windshield, you have to have two. The side windows, these smaller ones, I could have done by myself, but I'm just going to tell you it's better if you just have two. This driver window would have been very difficult to do alone. I could have done it, I'm just going to tell you, but I don't suggest it at all, because you're doing this one time and you got to get it right. So just know that it's a two-person job. Still have all the lights off.
Somewhere.
Inside?
Yep. I'm assuming so.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Voila. Success.
Oh my gosh.
Success.
That's pretty awesome, man.
This doesn't happen in our world very often. When I say very often, almost never.
He's just like, yeah, it's gonna work. I just
went for it. Just went for it. And that was the one we just most recently put on.
Yeah, and there was no time to kill in between there. We just did it.
That was.
Oh, hey, get off my car though. Gosh. And then you're supposed to roll it all up. So this is where some people use a pool noodle to help roll it, but I don't know if with the big one, if it would all fit inside the carry case. I don't know if they had a carry case or not.
I assume that they did.
Maybe. You have to buy it extra, so.
We'll get a pool noodle because I do like that.
It actually rolls pretty easily though.
Yep.
I don't want to tell him, but I think there might be a bee on his foot. And if there is, he's going to have a cow. So I hope
What are you whispering about over there?
there was an insect on your foot, and I couldn't tell if it was a bee
No, it was
or
a fly.
a fly.
I knew what it was.
Okay, that's good.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have finished that job. And that's what you were whispering.
Yep.
I got no issues with
Wasn't
telling
gonna
people.
tell you because I didn't want you to freak out.
The people already know. If they've been with us long enough, they know about me and the bees. Remember the wasp?
Yes, I do
The wasp
remember
edition
the wasp.
was real. Yeah, we definitely need the pool noodle because
Yeah, because it's just
my bag went limp. Was that appropriate? No? She doesn't tell me. She doesn't tell me what I should say.
what he can say.
Okay.
Y'all.
Kind of got a mess outside, so
Technically, that's my mess.
Rachelle went to the beach yesterday. All right. Success.
Good job.
All right, let's talk money. Here's what we spent, and all of our fabric is the Onyx
Yes, Onyx.
Black 94% fabric. It's the maximum percentage. We got the top percent. We live in Texas, so and on the Gulf Coast, so we wanted to go up. But that cost a few $100 extra total. The next size or the next percentage down is 90. Okay, first piece, windshield. Windshield comes with the windshield wiper covers and the telescoping installation rod. $875. Next, the driver's side. I'm going to go in order of largest to smallest. The driver's side window was the next biggest, $285. Then the door window, $215. And this is kind of crappy. Then the small passenger window, $215. And then we opted to buy the storage bag. Could we have not gone without the storage bag? Sure, but it's $45. And ultimately, to me, that's $45 is protecting the investment of everything above. And I just think for rolling it up and putting it into that bag and keeping it rolled up while we travel, I think that's $45 well spent. So our total, if you haven't been using a calculator, $1,635 for the Magne Shade, the storage bag, the wipers, and the installation rod.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad. I mean, it is what it is. Now we've got our inside shades down again, and we've got just the black shades down, which is why you see that double looking black there. Just because it's going to be warm today, and we're just seeing what it looks like today. And we don't have the side Magne shades on. We had to take those off. We'll put everything on next weekend, and that way those magnets have plenty of time to cure. But yeah, that is our Magne Shade installation. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please like and leave us a comment. Do you have Magne Shade, and have you had any issues? So far, everything has worked well. Have you had any issues with magnets? Have you had any issues with fabric or anything along those lines? Are you nervous about installing? I think we just proved to you that between her and I, it can be done pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If I were going to come to your place and install your
Magne Shades?
Magne Shades, I would say 3 hours of labor. That's it. I think that's reasonable. I think I could do it faster now that I've done the whole thing. And So if you want me to come do that for you
No.
at a
He
fair
does not have
price
time.
of $500. Just joking. Just joking. Yeah, no, but you could do it on your own. Definitely don't pay for installation unless you just, if you don't, you got to be on a ladder. Got to be on a ladder, and you have to have help. So
Yeah.
if you can't get on a ladder, you don't have a ladder, then I guess paying for installation. Honestly don't know how much installation would cost, but just with labor rates and what people charge for installation, I would imagine it'd be more than I was willing to pay.
Yeah.
But you know your circumstance. Please be sure, again, subscribe. Subscribe.
Please.
We need your help. We want to grow. We want to grow. That's it for this episode of Just Coaching
RV Live with Jay and Rachelle.
We'll see you next time.